To go up to 133, Carter Dibert versus Gabe Whisenhunt. Corvallis, Oregon native. Actually, I wrestled Gabe. My first ever high school match. I got pinned in the round.
What a cool little story, though. We got. Now you're broadcasting one of his matches here in Arizona State. Who would have thunk?
Look at that. I think Carter Dibert will put up a little better fight than I did back at Philomath High School.
We'll see. We'll see.
Carter Dibert getting some action in here, filling in for Tyler Larkin at 133, a native of Murraysville, Pennsylvania, product of the very prestigious Franklin Regional High School. As many would know, Spencer Lee went to Franklin Regional. I have a lot of success at Iowa and beyond.
Yeah, Whisenhunt here is comes from a pretty good line of wrestlers there. Father an All-American, uncle was an All-American for the Beavers.
Mother Bia was a gymnast.
Yeah, he got some athleticism.
Four-time Oregon State champion. Crescent Valley High School.
And he says his biggest win in high school was that one against you. That's what he tells people.
Oh, man. Scrawny old 98-pound Blake Neiman. Here's Whisenhunt on a shot.
Post that little elbow right to a single leg. Builds up. Jeez. Nice.
Whisenhunt takes him right to the ground.
Not every day you see a head inside single and a guy put to his back. Picked up, put to his back. Whisenhunt is strong.
He is strong. I could feel it when I was back in high school. But Whisenhunt always had that strength.
That little cross ankle breakdown here. The chicken wing.
Working that arm bar. Whisenhunt in high school with 143-8 overall. His only loss in the state of Oregon was actually to his teammate, Nash Singleton, who went to Roseburg High School. We'll see him at coming up next at 141.
Yeah, how about that? Now we can train together, work out together, make each other better.
I know. Go from competitors in high school to teammates at Oregon State. That's pretty cool.
Really impressed with what Coach Pendleton's done here with this program. Brought Oregon State back, put them back on the mat. I mean, to think all these guys are 9 out of 10 guys or 8 out of 10 guys are ranked right now in the top 30. Just building it up there, you know, and without Portland State, who had dropped their program, the University of Oregon dropped their wrestling program, so Oregon State's getting all those stud Northwest wrestlers. Boise State dropped their program, so it's, goes to say they can draw the best to Oregon State. He's doing a good job with it. I mean, we've got a world champ in their lineup coming up here at 197 pounds. On some good recruits, and he's doing some great. Look at that inside trip from a beautiful front headlock position.
Beautiful trip and takedown from Whisenhunt. Putting together a strong first period.
Short clock. Got to give down. Could be called for stalling. Could be called. Ref won't call him.
Whisenhunt, one of those prime first recruits that Pendleton has been able to land. Now in his 6th season in Corvallis, has really taken the Beavers to some new heights. A couple of Pac-12 championships under his tenure, winning it last season as well. 2 of the last 3 years. He was a heck of a wrestler himself. A 2-time national champion at Oklahoma State. And helped win John Smith and company a bunch of national titles.
Yeah, he used to handle Ben Askren pretty easily. Not easily, but he beat Ben a couple times in the NCAA finals, and Askren's a legend in the sport as well. So Chris is I lost to Chris. I lost to him at the World Team Trials one year, young kid coming up. But yeah, you knew he was going to be something special, and you knew he's just the type of coach he is. He's going to continue to build that program and get the right kids up there and do the right thing. He's got a great coaching staff. And really trying to build this Oregon State program. A program that, I mean, at one point they held the NCAA's hat up at Corvallis back in the 80s. Leroy Smith, I remember my head coach, won the NCAA title there when he was in college. So that is a wrestling state The Beavers have a long history of studs that have come out of there. Dibert in on a single here. Let's see what Whisenhunt can do. Dibert's lifting that up.
Go to a stalemate here. Pendleton, you know, that he kind of propelled himself into his coaching career after Zeke Jones took him under his wing as a wrestler. Zeke Jones coaching him while he was on the national team for Team USA, and Pendleton, sure enough, ended up being an assistant coach here in Tempe for 6 seasons before he got the job as the head man in Corvallis.
Yeah. You know, I didn't like Chris. When I first knew him, I had to compete against him. I don't like this guy. And he came out, and we got to know each other, and I like him a lot. He's a great dude, great coach. I like my time, or I like his time here, and then I got to kind of sit with him and talk with him, and I'm really happy he got that job. They picked a great man up at Oregon State there to head that program. So you can tell by the way they're building this and what they're doing. They've got some things in the works to really push to the next level.
Yeah, Zeke Jones was telling me before the match that Scott Barnes, Oregon State's AD, called up ASU's then AD Ray Anderson to get a vibe check on if Chris would be the right man for the job, and Ray gave him his full endorsement, and it has turned out to be a very successful hire for the Beavers.
Yeah, and you know those alums back there are happy they've got a coach they can get their program back to where it was. I mean, back in the day, when I want to say my freshman year was the early 90s, we were like top 4 in the country. Oregon State, Bakersfield, we were all like top 5 in the country as teams, you know. So then that was the Pac-10 back then. We had Les Gutches, couple-time national champion out of Corvallis there. They put some studs out. The Woods brothers, Isaac, and they're a team that can continue to build, you know.
Whisenhunt is a stud right from the backyard. Grew up in Corvallis.
Yeah.
Valley High School just across the street.
And it's cool that he had a program that he could look up to. His dad wrestled out. That was just his next logical step to go in there and go. And they've got some great little JUCOs up there in Oregon, you know.
Clackamas Community College.
Yeah, so they can draw from those areas, those recruits. But
I like soccer. I don't think I would ever catch my dad.
Together a solid first period, getting a couple of takedowns. Really built this advantage.
Going to need another takedown here for a major, but 2 minutes to do it.
Well, when you look at the history of these two schools, and this is their first meeting as non-conference opponents, they have a rich history dating back to the 70s. Their 45th meeting all-time. ASU leads the all-time series 26-18.
Yeah, we had some heated duels with them back in the day. It was a bitter rivalry, I guess, as you could say. Although we always liked those guys. After the duels, we'd all hang out all the time and stuff, and we'd get along with them all. But it was heated when we were scrapping.
Two programs with perennial history, for sure.
Dibert's still putting a nice little roll. Oh! Kicked over
trying
here.
To bring it to a tilt, get some back points. It's the reversal.
That was sweet. There's that. He learned that from his mom. That
there you go.
Gymnastic cartwheel.
There's the flexibility showing off.
You wonder how much gymnastics he did as a kid growing up. Stuff. I'm sure it was a big part of it, especially being in the wrestling room all the time.
Yeah, flexibility is a crucial part of wrestling for sure.
You're good here. You're good here. Get under it.
See what he's going to work on here. Dibert now in almost a crackdown position on that high crotch. Not necessarily going to get an escape here. It could be a stalemate.
Perhaps that ball and chain tilt.
Yeah, it's a stalemate. There's wasting time. There we go.
Whisenhunt, one of the many stacked ranked wrestlers.
Coach are wanting him to cut him here. They want to build on this lead.
Try and get some more bonus points. Oregon State getting that 6-point medical forfeit. Damian Moreno hope to get a status update.
Inside trip.
At some point.
Trying to put him on his back off that inside trip. 20 seconds. Got to limp that arm out. There's a takedown.
Another takedown from Whisenhunt. On the brink of a major decision here for the Beavers.
Yeah, situations like this, and the coaches are wanting to push the pace. You're just up in your conditioning. This is training right now. They're trying to get ready for the qualifiers for the NCAA tournament. So the more training, instead of just like letting that ride out for 30 seconds and not doing anything, spin the action, get your heart rate up, learn something about yourself, try some techniques, get these, these coaches want these guys getting better. It's almost like, free training partners out there.
The NCAAs is certainly what Whisenhunt is eyeing. His redshirt junior campaign, yet to qualify, but hoping to contend this year for a spot in the field. The Beavers have been able to send you to the NCAAs in recent years. Getting a review here.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they're reviewing.
Possibly if Whisenhunt got the takedown on the edge.
Is that what it was?
Chris Stapleton, I think so.
All right, let's see here. Try to step in here for an inside trip. Lost it. Then steps over. Got that leg hook. He's going to limp his arm out here.
Should be a takedown.
Yeah, but I think they're thinking because he has his leg, that's not a takedown. But
I'm not sure.
just because yeah, they're giving it. There's 3.
Takedown is upheld. Whisenhunt now up 11-3 and has riding time secured. So try and ride out here and seal up the major decision.
Try a little Granby there. Diver's still working though.
Gabe Whisenhunt will finish this one out on top. A major decision for the Beavers. And Morgan State will go up 10-0 early on here in the duel.